What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. Today's video, we're going to show you how we install this Deckorators decking. We've got some really cool details. We're going to be wrapping these columns for a shade sail pergola, a bunch of other cool stuff. So make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit subscribe. Stay tuned. Good little tip for you here. Occasionally you'll get a board that's kind of curved. When you have those, what we like to do is have the curve, like the closest point in the middle, so that I can push this side in. My side's tight, look at Tony's side.
Not tight.
So we can get a screw in here. I'm getting all these calls from Canada. I don't know what's up with this. I've screwed this side down. Now Tony, go ahead. And now that he's got that in, because the board was curved like this in the center's super tight now. We don't have to mess with that at all. All the pressure's going that way. So that's the easiest way to do it. If you have it curved the other way, bowed this way, you'll screw the two ends down, and then sometimes it's really hard to push the middle in. So always have it curved like this. You'll be good to go.
You can lock it in for justice.
So, we got almost, what's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Your goatee just is very,
It's not a goatee, it's this,
I can barely see the rest of your beard. I can see the goatee so well.
Goatee!
And action.
Alright, so, we got most of our field boards down. Give them a little pan. The rest of the guys are going to finish those up, start working on borders, but me and Pat are going to jump on this bar. We're going to do the front and the back. We're going to do the top, and then we're going to jump onto wrapping these pergola posts, which is going to be really cool. A lot of planning went into it so that it comes out really nice and clean, and you know, no rips. It's going to be full boards. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be exciting. Pat, you excited to jump on this? Come on, you got your tool belt on, man. You're looking good. Let me show the people what you look like. Look at this guy. Would you just roll off the set of this old house?
Back to work, kid. Quit screwing around. I got to do, right?
What I'm doing is just cutting these all to length on the ground. I'm cutting it with a circular saw. It doesn't have to be exact because our column trim is going to overlap that last seam. So just getting these all cut, we'll throw them up there, and then I'm really excited once we get to these columns, show you what we got going on with that. Since we got the front and the back of this bar done, now we are on to the bar top, because otherwise your drinks would fall through. That would be no good. So what I've got here, we have 4 boards that are going on top, and they're all going to be nice and tight together. So all I did was get 4 scraps here, push them all together, because we're going to go no gap on this. Nice and tight, so you don't lose you know, a tater tot in between them. So we got 22 inches for 4 boards, all tight. So that's what I've cut these 2 pieces to, 22 inches. Now come here, Pat. Oh, no, over here. So the idea here is we have our outside border going tight to this, and then a border going tight to it on this side. So I can just set my 2 end pieces, cut them at the same length. So I'm gonna screw this in here. I know it's lined up with this corner, and then I can pull a measurement from outside to outside. That's gonna be my outside miter to outside miter. I'll cut the front and the back at the same, That way they're all perfectly 45 and it'll fit together really nice. Then I can put the 2 middle ones in here and we'll be good to go. All right, 156 1/4. And what I like to do is just continue this line down. It might be a little much, but I like it. So I'm getting this first corner set. I like to get 3 screws in it, leave this last one off to get one through the front. That's gonna pull the outside really nice and tight. Now that outside's nice and tight, I can put in my last screw here.
Boom!
All right, so we got the bar wrapped up yesterday. Got one more piece of trim to wrap around the front, but I want to do these first. So if you remember in the last video, we ripped down these boards to 5 1/4. We did that because a 2x6 can occasionally be a little bit bigger than 5 1/2. We don't want that. So we have the 5/4 by 6 decking going on the side. And now, since we ripped this down, we're slightly proud of that, which we want. I'm extremely proud of it,
I'm very
actually.
proud.
I'm so proud of it. So we're gonna do both these sides first, pack these out. And then we've got 3 plus 7/8 plus 7/8. We're gonna have a slight reveal when we throw the 5/4 by 6 on this side. And everything's gonna be looking really nice. We can plug all of these with some plugs so you won't see any of the fasteners. And it's gonna be looking real nice and clean. So just a little bit of thinking beforehand and knocked it out of the park. So we're getting almost all of these wrapped now. This one's pretty much done. How nice does that look, Pat? How nice does that look? Oh yeah, Pat's excited. He's speechless. We'll get this one wrapped up and I'm pretty psyched about it. Pat, you psyched about it? Pat? Yes. Okay. Then we'll be on to some final details, wrapping up this deck portion. We're just finishing up the bar here, last couple pieces, and you can see this post just continues down, and then the pieces on the side cover up all of these cuts. That's planning. I want to thank everybody that reached out about Max and his surgery. He's doing great, so yeah, everything is going wonderful. We're very happy. So we're back to work here. We're finishing up this bar. Getting the shade sail up, it ended up being quite a little fiasco. So now we got it all up, we've tensioned it, and you can see the turnbuckles that we have. Can you even see it?
Yep.
Did you even get close enough? you trying to get sarcastically close to it now? Hey, all right. So here's essentially what tensions this shade sail. This is an extra one because this like came with the kit, but I ended up buying different ones because they didn't work that well. So essentially, these are reverse threaded. One is threaded one way, so you can see this one, I'm turning it right, righty-tighty, and it's getting tighter. This one, I'm gonna turn left to tighten it, so that once it's up there, you just spin this, and it's gonna tighten and loosen them with just one spin of this. So you get this up there, and then you tension it. Works really good. Looks really nice. Nice budget-friendly way to add some shade. Nice modern look. Pat, what do you think?
Riveting stuff there, Johnny. Now back to you, Ken.
It's not a rivet, it's a turnbuckle.
Journey of the Deckorators. Roll, baby.
All right, so we're on to the last couple things on this deck install. Tony's working on this cocktail rail, and Tony, why don't you give him a little show?
So I drill through the top rail first. Clamp it tight. Check your measurements. Send it home. That's it.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And now, one thing I noticed there with this drill, not using an impact.
Nope.
Tell the people why.
Impacts shouldn't be used that much. Learn how to use a drill. Know what the settings do, the chucks, everything. They do something.
You can tell them what that is.
It's a chuck for torque. I like it on like a 13. It'll let you it bogs out. It'll let you it bogs out, so you never go through the deck.
All that's getting
That's a bad one.
All that's getting used.
That's a bad one. Missed the hole.
You understand, like your stuttered speech is going to be turned into like a mixtape segment.
I'm just here to do work, Pat.
That makes one of us.
You don't go through the top.
You also won't break off the head of the screw because it's going to be torqued out, and it's going to stop from spinning too aggressively.
Like him.
So Tony's finishing this up, getting the cocktail rail on. Scooter's finishing up these steps. We have all the lights in. I always like to do a staggered pattern when we're going around a corner like this, so you can see we've got them offset like this, and then we can have one all the way at the end here. Nice little look there. So we're gonna finish up those last couple things on here, a couple little details, but I'm gonna jump onto this daybed area. We're gonna have a hanging daybed with a sunshade sail, sunshade sail over top. It's gonna be freaking awesome. But you're gonna have to wait for the next vlog for that. So make sure you hit subscribe, and until next time, this is Premier Outdoor Living.